Good evening, everyone. Please, can we hear me? All right, thank you so much. I got your thumbs up, Victor. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome again to another training session. This is peculiar because we are really doing this for new people, new partners in Land Republic, so that they would have a way to get started. They would really get a clear track. They will have a head start, a great head start on how to begin making sales. So that when those bells are dropping on the group chat, they're not wondering how are these people doing it? Is it magic? How is it happening? And that's the reason we are having this training session tonight, so that you can know that it is not magic, and we'll tell you how it happens. So if you are here, please, I would like you to go to our groups. If you're in any of the groups, every group, any group you're in, Land Republic group, you just drop messages there and tell them to come join. Come join this section right now before we begin to distill knowledge. I'll be speaking tonight alongside with Adeboye Bankole, and you just do not want to miss it. You just do not want to miss it, especially if you're a rookie salesperson. You do not want to miss out on everything we'll be talking about tonight. Extremely practicable, practicable. Everything we have done. This is not theory or something that we are just bringing from somewhere. This is something you can apply. You listen tonight, you go to apply it, you're consistent with it, and you keep showing up, and also you add your own style, and you will definitely certainly get results. So please go on our groups and tell people to join in. This is 6 minutes past 8. Once it's 10 minutes on the dot, I'll begin tonight. Thank you so much. So 4 more minutes to bring people in here, so nobody will say, oh, what happened? I missed out on the beginning. What were they saying? I think this will be recorded. This should be recorded, but it's better you are there live than you listening to recording, because you could get lazy to listen to recording till the end. But if you are here listening live, following every single word, you will be able to gain more, learn so much more than when you listen in on a recording. So we have 3 more minutes to begin. Thank you so much, everyone. one more minute, and we are getting started. Great. Time up. So, welcome again, everyone. Welcome once again. So, today we are talking about how you can make your first sale as a realtor with Land Republic. First off, I would like to apologize. Usually, I always have slides, but I love to teach with slides, but Uh, light situation has been terrible and fuel has been scarce, extremely scarce. I was even hoping to even get fuel, but I couldn't get fuel in time to power my laptop and to prepare slides. So forgive me because I'll be teaching tonight without slides. So please help yourself, get a pen, get a jotter, and write a lot. So I'll be starting first, and once I'm done speaking, I will hand over the microphone to Adiboye Bankole to talk to you, and then we would have a question and answer segment so that just in case we do not touch a very pressing part, something that you're finding difficult in sales, you can get to ask that in the question and answer segment, and we'll get to give you responses tailored specifically to sort the issue you're having when it comes to making sales as a rookie salesperson. Tonight's training is really targeted at those who are just joining the partners group. And I hope we have those people here. We have more of those people here so that they can really, really get started from the experience of those that have been there and done that. So I remember my first sale in Land Republic like yesterday. And I remember that it was not as difficult, though I've been selling real estate before I joined Land Republic. But when I joined Land Republic, I saw the difference between where I was and where I presently am with Land Republic. I mean, I saw the difference as regards the response of my clients, both existing clients and the new ones. I saw that it was easier to sell to them because of what Land Republic already brings to the table. And I will tell you about a particular number of things that perhaps you've not noticed before, but I would make it obvious to you so that when you are talking about properties, when you're talking about Land Republic's properties, you should talk about them with extra shoulder pads because you have a lot at your disposal to make it very easy for you to sell our properties and to make it easy for your prospects or your clients to trust and buy one and buy more and keep buying. So you had Land Republic. Okay, something is being displayed on the screen. Okay, this is quite distracting for me. I don't know who's displaying. Okay, let me just continue. So at Land Republic, we have our properties situated at very, very distinct areas. By distinct, I mean that very accessible, extremely accessible. Go and check all our projects from the ones in Ekpe to the ones in Ibadan. The roads are accessible. In fact, most of it, like 80% of our properties are situated by the road, just by the roadside. And if you've been in real estate for a while, even if you are new and you want to see the things that will help you sell a property faster, people always like roadside properties because of accessibility. Even if they don't plan to build, they like when they can just go and check their land and they're not having issues of how terrible a road is for them to be able to access where their land is. And with Land Republic, you have that. Most of our properties are by the road. You just need to drive and then drive into our estate. Two, we develop. We develop. If you look at the traits or the trail of most companies and you look at that of Land Republic, you will see that it's not a matter of clients pay and then when they are done paying, we just leave the property there with nothing done on it. We develop. In fact, we are selling property at the moment that while it's before even started selling, we're already fencing the property. That's the Monarch's Court Lagos, Ekpe. Before we started selling to the public, we already started fencing the property. And right now, development stage has gone so far. There's gatehouse there, there's perimeter fencing. There's no clients that will go there and will not be happy that they're spending money in a place that the company itself has spent money on. So this will help that you can talk to your clients with so much confidence and tell them that this is not the regular place you buy properties. We have accessible properties, and then we develop our properties. Another thing again, we learn the public that we are extremely transparent. Yes, issues might come up, like something might come up that e-cost might come up that you might not be comfortable with. But when it comes to communication, we try our best to be very transparent communication. And then we have a customer success team that they are very, very prompt in addressing issues. If you're having issues that have not been addressed, please, you can even reach out to me after this training. Very, very prompt in addressing issues. So you have no issue of your client is complaining of something, or you cannot access the customer success, or nobody's answering you in the company. You have that promptness from us that we will address every issue that you have. So now that's that about the company itself. Now let me help you get started on how you can make your first sale leveraging Land Republic as a company. So I have a couple of points here for you tonight. First off, this is for those that want to make first sales. So I'll be going to the very, very basics, making it very simple, breaking it down. I will tell you to build your expertise. Build your what? Build your expertise. Aside you seeing that a lot of people are into being realtors now, and they tell you, oh, you make a sale, there's 10% commission, and that is very enticing for you. That is not where it starts, and that is not what will get you going. So if you really want to succeed in this industry, if you really want to succeed and become the top salesperson or one of the top salesperson month after month, because we do something every month where we celebrate the top salespersons in the in the company. If you really want to become the top salesperson month after month, you need to do what? First and first, build your expertise. You need to be known as an expert in whatever area you want to specialize in. Even if you want to sell both Lagos and Ibadan properties, you need to be able to build your expertise in that area. Know the property values, know the demographics, know the upcoming developments in that area. Be conversant with the news, or if you feel like you don't have direct access to getting these things, follow realtors, seasoned realtors that you know are always up to date and always repurpose their content, or you can even share their content. The point is just that you are educating your audience. You are building expertise, and as you are building your expertise, you are educating those you want to sell to. You are priming them, and that will really, really help you as you start on your first sale as a realtor in Land Republic. Another thing again is that you need to network. Network a lot. Network a lot. Network so much. I remember when I also started real estate, I didn't used to be the person that liked to go out. I didn't like to go out at all. Even till now, I think I just do it more as a compulsion for my job description than what I love. But in our field of work, you need to be able to network, because that is where you can really meet high profile individuals that can buy from you or refer you. So find what really, don't let me say find what works for you. I would say find what will make you the money you are looking for in this industry. Find what will take you to where you want to go. If you know that you don't really like physical events, maybe you can just make sure that you get into a lot of online events, or you pay for a lot of ads. I mean, you are constantly generating leads. That can at least cover up for those that don't like to go out a lot. Start to generate leads, and you remember that first thing first, you are building your expertise, right? And as you are building your expertise, you are communicating that to your audience on whatever platform you're utilizing, be it WhatsApp status, be it Instagram feed, whatever platform. You are building your expertise and you are communicating that with your content. Then you begin to network. So as you are bringing more people into your circle, as you're bringing more people onto your seal, as you are having more people follow you from your content, that's how you can get to network. And that way, you begin to build relationships with them. They are your potential clients. So you begin to build relationship with them. For those that like to go out, attend events, attend industry events, Connect with developers, connect with property managers. Just make sure that you are constantly connecting, because your money is in the next person you are talking to. The money you really want, how successful you want to be in this industry, is in that next person and that next person and that next person you're connecting with. Third point, embrace digital marketing. Utilize different platforms. When I started that, I was doing just WhatsApp. I did just WhatsApp for like about 8 months, or up to about 8 months. Let's say I branched out to IG. Even till now, my Instagram page is still suffering because I've not been able to balance it with my WhatsApp, because I'm still very major on WhatsApp to sell properties. But I know that Instagram page has also given me more exposure. I've had people that texted me. Okay, I ran hard like once on it. I just got leads. I didn't convert them, but I got people that saw what I did and they texted me, and now they are like in my pool of leads. Right. So embrace digital marketing. Some people that even use TikTok a lot, if you can really do that, go and sit down with people, with realtors who utilize TikTok a whole lot. Watch their content. Watch their content that are having the highest views. Watch their content that are getting so engaged. Watch the content they are also promoting. So if you are seeing somebody's ads regularly, like you are seeing one particular ad popping up on your feed, even if it's Instagram, if you are seeing a particular ad popping up on your Instagram a lot, it means that ad is converting for that person. So you need to study that advert, and you can try to model it for your own self. Because somebody is not making money from something, they'll not be spending money on it. So watch these things and embrace digital marketing in your own space too, so that you can get to model these things that you are seeing that is working. Somebody love me. Okay, please, who is that? Please mute yourself. Thank you. So you need to be able to repurpose that content that you are seeing that has worked over time, and make it also work for you. Next thing is, you need to be able to craft compelling property descriptions. Go to site, take your own videos, take pictures on these properties, then go home and sit down and craft your own description. Yes, we have brochures for these properties. For every single property that we are selling at the moment, their brochures are on the group. If it has not been sent, after this training, please just ask on the group. Our community manager, Bolu, will send them to the group. But aside you having these brochures for these different properties, you need to be able to craft these descriptions yourself. And most times, you cannot really craft them if you have not seen the property. So set aside a day that you know that this day, book an inspection, because you can book inspections. There's a link for booking inspection also. You can also ask on the group if you don't have it. Bolu will send it to you on the group. Book inspections and say, today I just want to go and see this property. It doesn't have to be with a client. It could just be your own personal inspection, so that you can get to craft your own content, make your own videos. So when you go into these properties, you take enough videos, take different angles, take different short videos, take pictures on the property that you can repurpose into carousels to sell. When you get to your house, sit down, look at these things that you have seen about these properties. Look at the development on the way to the property. Go and check back on the history of that particular area, how it has grown over time. Then use this to craft your own compelling property descriptions that will help you sell. If you can even go further, you can advertise on property listing websites that are popular in Nigeria. You can just go on Google and search popular property listing websites. That's if you want to really go big, because why not? That will also really help you on making your first sale and your subsequent sales. The next one I'll talk about is that you become a client magnet. Yes, let me phrase it like that. Become what? A client magnet. You can offer free consultations. Though you are quite new, and of course, I don't think you begin to charge for consultations yet, because even those that have been in this for a while, they still don't charge for consultations. But just add the free to it to make it really free. People like to hear things like book a free call. I'm offering free consultation. Normally, yes, you don't charge, but make it seem like an offer. People are attracted to offers, right? So when you tell them to offer to book you on a free call, you know that you already have that knowledge. You have already build your expertise, right? So when you get on a call with any of these prospects, as they're asking you questions, you are replying. Please, I would advise that you don't get on a call if you know that you are not so strong when it comes to calling, when it comes to sales calling. Don't get on that call. Rather, use chat or use voice messages. But if anything will make you get on your call so that you will not lose that client for life, make sure that you are very, very ready. If you're not yet good enough to put in your head all the um description of the property, all the features of the property, have a book in front of you and jot it down. So that as you're talking to the clients, you are seeing your key points, your bullet points as regards this property, and you are telling it to them on the call. All right. Next one I want to talk about is that you do what? You go for training regularly. We have trainings in Land Republic, and then we have recordings of trainings. Also ask and it shall be given unto you. After this training, you can ask for the previous recordings of our trainings, because this is like a beginner training, right? How to make your first sale. We've had more advanced trainings. We've invited speakers from outside to even train us, talk to us. So ask on the group, and Trust Marketing will provide that also, and you can get access to more of these trainings, because the more you learn, the more you earn. So the more knowledge you take in, the more your output is going to increase. Because the moment you stop learning, you begin, how they say, you begin to die. Die doesn't mean like die, but it means that you just begin to decline in whatever field you are in. So don't stop learning. Do what? Make sure that you begin to develop yourself. Make sure that you are training back to back. If you can, have a mentor. Approach somebody doing so good, offer them something valuable in return for mentorship. Don't just approach and say, I would like you to be my mentor. No, nobody has the time for that. Most mentors, that you look up to them because they're actually busy. You look up to them because they are doing things, and anybody that is doing things that is looking so admirable is a busy person. So don't just go to the person and say, I would like you to mentor me. No, go to the person with something valuable to give. Oh, I see that you shoot a lot of videos. Can I be editing your videos for you? Yes, give the person something in return. Look for something that you feel like you can add to their lives that you are good at. And when you do that, the person will easily want to talk to you when you need help. The person will even easily want to bring you under their tutelage because you have made yourself valuable in the way in which you can provide value. I hope you are learning this evening. Please, if you all are learning, I'm trying to really rush up because of time. So Adeboye can talk and then we can have question and answer segments. So if you all are learning, please drop me an emoji in the comments. Just drop an emoji. Just give me something to know that, yes, so you're communicating. Give me that. Give me that. We have 34 people here. Give me that. Just drop something in the comments. There's a chat. Look for the chat and, oh, replies are restricted. Okay. I'm just seeing that now. Okay. Just use the emoji. Just give me emojis. Yes. Just your favorite emoji. You can use the clap, use the love, use the Taufik. There'll be time for questions. There'll be time for questions. Okay. I'm saying that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. All right. All right. Let's continue. So I've talked about you training yourself, right? You developing yourself. Talked about that. Next thing I'll talk about now is develop your sales skills. Yeah, that's also kind of merged with training, but this is how I want to communicate that sales skills part. Learn negotiation tactics. Learn how to handle objections. And learn how to effectively communicate to close deals. See, it's one thing to post a flyer and somebody's interested, and then they text you, and then they're asking questions. And then they are saying, oh, okay, I'll get back to you. At that point of I'll get back to you, you could get stuck. That's where the objection handling knowledge comes in. So note down, write these things down. Write it down that I will go and learn negotiation tactics, objection handling, and effective communication. Those three things, they'll really help you on this your starting journey to making sales with Land Republic. Negotiation tactics, objection handling, and effective communication. We've had trainings where we talked about this, so still ask on the group, and you'll be provided these recordings. And aside the recordings, also go and help yourself to learn better. Go go big, right? Like look for more ways to get classes. Yes, where this is that we talked about. Go on YouTube. If you have somebody online that have classes and you see that person has gotten results with other people, you can pay them to learn. Because free knowledge will not get you anywhere, trust me. But when you pay to learn something, it makes you serious. When you what you pay for, you pay attention to. Do you understand? What you pay for, you pay attention. When you pay attention. So go and learn what 3 things I said: negotiation tactics, objection handling, and effective communication. They will help you close deals confidently, very confidently. Second to the last, I would say go the extra mile. I'll stop very soon. Go the extra mile. Yes. So don't wait to be spoon fed. Don't wait till we are having a training next time. Do more. Don't wait till customer service of Land Republic contact your clients. Don't do that. Don't wait because, okay, maybe somebody even pays for the property and then you think it has ended there. You don't do more. No, don't do that. Go the extra mile. Provide exceptional customer service to your clients directly. Don't wait for the companies to do all of that for you. And be responsive to your client, even when it's a difficult conversation. Sometimes we try to shy away from difficult conversations. Okay, document is not ready in time, and the client is on your neck, and you're trying to just ignore the client. You're not responding. That's bad. I know it might be difficult, but face difficult conversations. All right, face them head on. Apologize, even if you have to do it 20 times, just apologize. That will really help yourself and your reputation with the clients. All right, so go extra mile. Prioritize your client's need. Build, because you need to be able to build their trust, and you need to be able to get positive recommendations from them. So you do what? Go the extra mile. So it means that as a salesperson, your job does not end, or as a realtor with Land Republic, your job does not end after the client has made payments and you just forget. So some realtors don't even follow up for their client documents after they collected money. They are just fine. Don't do that. Go extra mile. Follow up with the company on the documents. Follow up with your clients and update them every step. Okay, you are done making payments now. All right, I would follow up with the company to be sure of when your documents will be ready. When the company gives you a particular response, go back to the client and tell the client, okay, your documents will be ready so time, but don't worry, I'll keep you posted. To make your clients feel like you are more than just collecting money and that is it. Because that is how you can really become successful and become top of your game as a realtor with Land Republic. Last, before I pass the microphone to Adeboye, I would say don't give up. It will be hard. Trust me. Even if you become a pro salesperson, right? Even when you become a pro salesperson, there'll be bad months. There'll be months that sales are so low. There'll be months that you are just not getting the kind of sales you got the previous month. It will happen. It is inevitable. It will happen. All right. The good times will come, the bad times will come. So be persistent regardless. Don't think that when the bad times come, you feel like, oh, maybe sales is not for me. Maybe being a realtor is not for me. Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. Because those that are doing, you don't have two heads, right? So you do what? You do not give up. You persist. You show up every day. Even when people are not asking you for anything, asking you for price, you do what? You show up every single day. Your first sale might take time, all right? But consistent effort and a positive attitude will lead to your success. I'll repeat that. Your first sale might take time, but your consistent effort and a positive attitude will lead to your success. And even after your first sale, your subsequent sales might come easier because you've done it before. So you are buoyed and gingered that, yeah, I can do it again. But there'll still come a time in your sales journey that it might seem like it's not moving like you want it to. Still, do not give up. Do not give up. Be persistent. Continue showing up every day. Do everything I've said. Everything I've said, build your expertise, network like crazy, embrace digital marketing on various platforms. All right. Then craft compelling property descriptions. Take high quality photos, do virtual inspections if possible. If a client is not available physically, you can do virtual inspection. We have site managers in Land Republic, both in Ibadan and Lagos, Once you book inspection, you can tell them that my clients might not be coming. Can you help me with a virtual inspection? Yes, it is very, very possible. So we have everything in place for you to make your first sale. You just need to utilize them, right? So book virtual inspections. Then I said that again, I should become a client magnet, offer free consultation, offer free calls, provide valuable local market insight, develop your sales skills. I said that. I said 3 things on that I said: learn negotiation tactics, learn how to handle objections. And third, I said effective communication, learn effective communication to close deals confidently. Fourth one or fifth one, I said go extra mile, right? And lastly, I said do not give up. Final words. I'll say this again. I've said it before. The first sale might take time, but consistent effort and a positive attitude will lead to your success. And here I would drop my microphone. Thank you so much, people. So I'll pass the microphone now to Adeboye to talk to us. And after that, I'll be back again to lead us into the question and answer segment. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Just write your questions down. Please write down your questions. You would have the time to ask them. Adeboye has about 30 minutes to speak, and then we get into the question and answer section. Write down your questions. All right. Thank you. Adeboye, the mic is over to you.
All right, thank you very much, Asosa. Good evening, everybody. Can you all hear me, please? Please confirm if you can hear me, please. Okay, that's fine. Thank you very much. Asosa, once again, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for that amazing class. I don't know if it's a why will you allow Asosa to speak before me? Is it God? Because now I'm thinking about what do I have to say again. It's not said virtually everything I would really want to say, but then Sister, thank you once again. Thank you for that powerful session. I mean, I still had to jot, despite I've listened to you over time, but I still had to jot down certain points that I knew was to get to. I will still need in my own day-to-day activities as well as a salesperson. Okay, yeah. So basically, we are here to talk to our first timers, right? So I would like to point out, are there any first timers in here? Like, I just need like 2 people to just signify. We're first time. This is like the first time we are in our sales training. Kind of raise your hand. Let me just see. Just 2 people. If you can unmute your mic, I appreciate that. Just unmute your mic and introduce yourself to us. Just 1, 2 persons. That's fine. Okay, can see people raising their hands. So who do I call? Treasurer, let me call you first. How are you? The treasurer and Taufik Okoyemi. That's all. I need just 2 people. Treasure, talk to me. Unmute your mic and talk to me. Can you hear me? Treasure. Yeah, I guess Treasure is shy. Taufik Okoyemi, can you hear me? If you can hear me, unmute your mic and talk to me. Hello? What's going on? Oh. Asa, please, can you have them unmute themselves, please? I need them to talk. I want to ask them some questions that will help my training, please. Okay, so Treasure, you can talk now.
Good evening.
Okay, good evening. How are you?
Very well, thank you, sir.
Okay, so
Please, Treasure.
Treasure, okay, that's fine. How have you been? This is your first training in Land Republic, right?
Yes, sir.
When did you join us, basically?
Sorry?
When did you join us, basically?
I joined yesterday, so I just got verified. Yes,
Wow,
sir.
that's beautiful. That's beautiful. So who introduced around the public to you? Because I'm actually going somewhere.
Okay, Teniola.
Tenyola. Do I know Tenyola? I have to even know who Tenyola is. But it's fine. And if I may ask, why exactly did you join Land Republic? Why did you opt to come into real estate business?
Okay, I've always admired a whole lot of real estate agents, and to be very honest, I've always loved to be a realtor and just pursue a career on that. I started a course recently, put into it, so and then I just needed someone to guide me through, and then I reached out to Teniola, and then she sent me a link to join this meeting, and that's why I'm here.
Okay, so what exactly do you said you admire them. What exactly do you admire about realtors? You have money, Abby.
Sir?
What exactly do you admire about realtors?
The money, the confidence, and the fact that I can actually speak out and reach out to people in need and just help out in expanding my environment.
Okay.
And so,
All right, thank you very much. Let me talk to somebody else. I want to talk to a guy now. Is Ilori Victor a guy? Ilori Victor, can you talk to me?
Good evening. I can hear you. Good evening.
Oh, okay, good evening, Victor. How are you now?
I'm fine, sir.
Hello. So when
Hello,
did you
I'm
join
fine,
Land
sir. Good
Republic?
evening. Um, last year, December.
Last in December, and this is your first training with us.
Yeah, this is my first training
Why?
online.
What happened?
Yeah, this even I can
We
say
had
most time I
training.
do have
We had
network.
training in January. We had training in March last month. So why didn't you join? I think we didn't have training in February. We had training in January and March. So what happened?
I've not been online, maybe due to the network. Most time I do see the training section, maybe after I through with the training,
Okay.
that's when I'll find out that because the group is being muted before. So on the long run, I have to put it on my pin. So anything coming up there due to the message coming up, during that December time, there's a lot of sales. Till now, there's a lot of sales. So a lot of messages. You can see 1,000 messages. I'll be like,
Okay.
I need to archive this group. But right now, I've pinned the group, so I'm seeing everything because I'm missing a lot. I can see I'm missing a lot.
So are you very serious with us now?
Yeah, I'm serious. I'm so serious. I
Okay.
even pinned
So
the group on my chat presently. Yes.
okay. So why exactly did you choose to sell real estate to Land Republic? What's your
Okay.
motive? What's your passion like for real estate?
For real estate.
Yes.
Okay. Now let me say the fact that um um I'm providing a solution, giving people access and giving people roof over their head and making people a landowner is a joy to me. So that's one of the main reasons why I choose real estate. I'm able to provide a solution, give people a roof over their head.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you very much. Thank you, Trader. Thank you, Victor. Okay, so
Yes, sir.
let me move to my class. So the reason why I asked this question here, uh, many people have been into real estate even long before I joined, and they've figured out. Not because um they didn't really know how to sell, but because of the fact that the motive they brought into real estate wasn't what they saw, right? There's this belief that once you're into real estate, there's money, you start making money. But it truly means that, there is money over there. You need to work for that money. It's not as easy as you guys think it is. So that's why I asked that question about why exactly do you choose to sell real estate? Because if you think you will join today and then you start making money from it almost immediately, my dear, this is not where you get that kind of a business. Okay, for example, I just spoke to us. Luckily for her, when she shared her story with us, she made her first sale the first day she joined. That's a very peculiar person I've seen in a very long time that sells real estate. I mean, she joined the first day, she made her first sale, not for maybe the first week, yes. But for somebody like me that stayed extra 5 months to make my first sale, you would think I'm a stupid person to be in the business for that long, right? I mean, it was frustrating, I won't lie. But then I I knew why I joined. I knew I had to leave the things I left to just come and do real estate. So I knew I was meant to be here and I had to just die here. So a lot of people has actually heard my story before, but then I'm just trying to share this to those that are just because this is basically for first timers. So I'm trying to just let you guys know that this is not the kind of company that you come into and they start making money almost immediately. It takes a process, it takes a while. So we are here because of money alone, my dear, buckle up, because the money will not come as you expect it to come. But at the end of the day, if you actually follow processes the instructor gave you during the first class, right? Everything she said was perfect. But if you can follow all of those things, and the last point she gave, don't give up. Why? Because there are times that you have done everything possible. Clients would have come for inspection, you have in your head, you have closed the deal. Clients make payments, the payment will not come forth. It has happened several times, even to the best of the real estate consultants in Lagos. So don't expect that you are going to come here and start making money immediately. If that is what you have in your mind, just to come and make money, there's money, but you have to work for that money. So yeah. So basically, I'll be talking to us about product knowledge, right? I mean, you're here for Land Republic, so we are talking basically about our product, right? And like a sister said, we have two properties in two locations in Ibadan and also in Lagos, in Ekpe, Lagos. And the uniqueness of these properties that you know is what will help you sell better and become an expert in sales, right? Because you need to know what you want to sell before you can be able to sell it. You know, jokingly, we were in the office, was it on Thursday or Wednesday? And somebody said jokingly, right, that I'm waiting with our Ibadan property again, our Lagos property again. I mean, everybody else man, like, are you actually serious? You want to sell what you don't know? And that's the truth. You cannot sell what you don't know. So you need to have a well product knowledge of what you want to sell. Just say you want to sell, if you want to market Gary and granite, you must have actually known, okay, this is what Gary and granite will do to you. If you want to market a shoe, you must be able to know the benefit of what that shoe will do to the person that want to market it. So you must know what you want to sell for you to be able to know how to sell it well. Right. So that's where I'll be delving into today, talking about product knowledge, right? And like I said, we have two properties. We have one in Lagos, Monarch Court, Lagos. And this property is situated in the heart of Ekpe, Lagos. Ekpe is the new Lagos. It's like the next big thing in Lagos right now to speak. Uh, the same way people are flocking around Lekki, Ikoyi, VI houses now, we're looking at another 15, 20, 30 years from now. Ekpe is going to be the Pro Max version of Lekki today, right? And we are selling the future to people, basically. So we're not selling Ekpe to people to come and buy and live there, and we're only selling the future to them. And it only takes people who have a great foresight to actually invest into real estate. That's one thing I want you guys to know, right? It takes people who have a great foresight, like I said, who has the future in view to be able to know how to sell, to actually be able to know how to invest into real estate, so to say. So our property is 10 minutes away from Yaba Tech Ekpe campus, right? And I don't know, for some of us that are still in school, right? Or for those of us who have actually gone through the school days, I mean, from where your school is to where you are staying where you're on campus, or where you're currently staying now from your school, if you can tell me, like, how many minutes drive is from your school to the campus. So imagine what the value of this place is going to be like when you have a property that is 10 minutes away from your school, like a major school, right? And as of last year, Yaba Tekwe campus has the highest intake in the history of the school, right? And as a result of that, people started flocking to their houses, they started buying properties, started building hostels. For those who have been to the site before, I'm sure people lots of hostels buildings have been going on in that site, in that axis, right? And moving down, it keeps going down, down, down to where our properties. We're looking at another 5 years time in that particular location, it's really going to blow up. So these are the little things I want us to know, because selling properties to people, you must be able to tell them why they should buy a particular location, because what they see is bush. You are the ones seeing the opportunities for them. So give them something that will make them understand what you're trying to sell to them, right? And also, this property is 40 minutes away from the new Lekki Ekpe International Airport, right? And look at properties around the airport in Ikeja. I was going through property center just this evening while I was preparing, and I was seeing properties around the airport that was going for as high as 300 million. That's 300 million. Some are going for as high as 3 billion in Ikeja. Why? Because the airport is around that axis. Do you get? So if you have a property that is 40 minutes away, Agege is about 40 minutes away, or about 1 hour away from Ikeja. And properties in the Agege are selling for as high as 50 million, 60 million, 70 million, 80 million, despite the distance from the airport. Now, we are selling the future to people for them to come and buy from us. Okay, we have a property that is even lesser than 40 minutes away. There was a day I took some guys aside about 2 weeks ago, and I told them 40 minutes. When we got to the airport, I told them to set their timer to the outside, and got so good. Thank God it was their timer. By the time we got to site, it was just exactly 28 minutes from the airport to the site. So if you take our product paper, actually, it's actually 40 minutes today. I told them to book 40 because, I mean, in case there may be traffic on the way, so just lesser than 40 minutes to the airport. So you are buying property that is closer to the airport, and you can guarantee yourself that in another 15, 20 years, by the time the airport is in full operation, you can sell your property for as high as 200 million, 300 million, you're making money for yourself. So you are selling the future to people, not them to just come and buy now and live there now. So as a first timer, you're selling our products, try and tell them that what you're actually buying into, you're buying to the future. You are investing for your future. Many people will not want to buy because what they see is bush. But if you can actually compare them well enough, they will see they need what they want to buy from you, right? And there are lots of developments going down in the to speak right now. Lots of them, like the airport I said, the Dangote refinery and the Lekki Free Trade Zone are just opposite each other, right? So these are the things that are bringing development down to Ekpe. Few years from now, we have the Lagos State Film City right there also in Ekpe. We have the Lagos State Food and Logistics Hub right there in Ekpe. Lots of developments are going down in Ekpe that will bring about massive development few years from now. So anybody buying into Ekpe today are buying into gold mines. So these are the things you should look out for by the time you're trying to convince your client to close your first sale with Lounge Republic. And moving down to Ibadan, right? Our property is situated in a very good location as well, just by the roadside, Premier City Phase 2. And this property is situated in a very prime location because there's a dry-in landfall that is coming down to that axis, right? And the dry-in landfall is really going to open up that place just a matter of years from now as well. Now, The dry inland port, there's actually one here in Lagos in Apapa, right? But they realized that the inland port here in Lagos is too congested. We have too many people flocking their houses right here in Apapa as we speak. So they want to take the same thing down to Ibadan, and they're taking that same thing to Monia, right? And our property is also situated in Monia, just less than 30 minutes away from this market project that the government is working on in the houses. Now, the benefit of this dry inland port, right? Number one, it's going to bring massive development to that houses. I was checking property center just this afternoon as well, that just to look out for the worth of property around Apapa, where exactly the inland port is, right? And the inland port is actually at Apapa Wharf, and warehouse are selling for as high as 600 million in the houses. I saw some for 2.5 billion in the houses, where the dry inland port is in Apapa. Now, you're telling people to come and buy this one for 900,000 naira now. Just come and secure something for their future. So imagine warehouse in Apapa today selling for as high as 2.5 billion naira, where nobody just keep goods for 2.5 billion naira. And you are telling people to come and buy a property in the future of uh, inland port in Ibadan, right? For as low as 900,000 naira now, that can also spring up to be as high as 2.5 billion naira years to come. I mean, that's like a good selling point to anybody, right? So they are buying like something Dr. Olumide will always say, that the future can be very cheap if you buy it early. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. The future can be very cheap if you buy it early. The people that are selling their warehouse stuff for as high as 2.5 billion, I'm sure did not buy even for 10 million as a then. They bought ridiculously low as a then. But because they saw the future, they bought it then for that low, and now they're selling for as high as 2.5 billion naira. The lowest I saw was 600 million in that same axis where the dry inland port is. So you are selling the future to people to come and buy the future, right? The inland port is going to open up the houses to so many businesses. Take Apapa, there are lots of accommodation in that place. There are lots of hotels, lots of lots of developments I can actually think of in that today. Why? Because the dry inland port was just there. So if you want to sell, know how to sell. And one sweet thing about our properties is that we have a flexible payment plan for our properties, right? Um, for a property in Ibadan, right? 100K initial deposit, right? And then you can spread your balance for the next 6 months. So when your clients make the 100K initial deposit, something we call a sales confirmation form, right? You as the realtor, you have to fill that sales confirmation form when your client make the initial deposit, right? They send you the receipt of the payment that you actually make the payment. So you fill the sales confirmation form. Then there's a form you send to the client for the client to also fill, right? So by the time you fill your own form, that is where your commission will be processed in less than 48 hours, right? And your client also fills his own part of the form too. That is when the documentation can actually begin. If your client does not fill his own part of the form, documentations cannot begin. Note that. It is until your client fills his own part of the documentation, you fills the own part of the form rather, before documentation can begin, and it's until you fill your own part of the subscription form before your commission can be processed. So if you want commission to be processed on time, fill your subscription form early, and advise your clients also fill their own part of the form on time as well, so that the documentation can actually begin. For every payment your clients make, you fill up the subscription form for every payment your clients make, right? So these are the processes of payment in Land Republic. And also, if by the time your client is done with the payment, right, the person gets the receipt for payment in less than 48 hours as well. That's a receipt that comes with the acknowledgement letter, right? And as well, after like in less than 2 weeks, they get the contract of sales that shows that there's a transaction going on between Land Republic as a company and then the client. They get contract of sales like that. And by the time they are done with their payment, they get the deed of assignment, they get the allocation letter, they also get the register survey that shows the particular plot that they are buying from us is registered in their name. So in Land Republic, their payment covers for their documentation. I'll say that again. For every plot that your client is buying from us, the documentation process is covered in the payment. Or like some real estate companies, they will tell you that you have to pay for land and also pay for documentation. But here in Land Republic, the 900K you are paying in Ibadan covers for the documentation, while the 7.5 million naira for a plot of land that you are paying here in Lagos also covers for the documentation till the registered survey level, right? So this is like just the basic things I just want to share with us. And yes, we can move into the question and session answers now, so we can answer other questions from there. Especially, I don't know if you're still here.
I'm here.
Okay, so let's just take the question and answer, then we can call it a wrap.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Adiboye. Thank you so much. I hope you all have learned. You've learned different angles to how to begin to make your first sale, how to make your first sale as a realtor with Land Republic. And just in case there's something we've not touched, because this is the point where you ask questions. I think we've enabled Q&A in the comments. Just drop a question in the comments. If there's something that we've said also that you need clarity on, please ask also. You can speak like you like to talk instead of writing out. Please raise your hands and you'll be called. Raise your hands and you'll be called. Let me check the comments. Okay. Please ask your questions. This is the part you ask the question. Please ask everything now. Okay, Gloria, please proceed. Unmute yourself. Or AZ, please unmute. AZ, I don't think they can unmute him. So okay, great. Gloria, please unmute yourself. Just tap your volume and tap that microphone thing you're seeing on your screen. Gloria, are you there?
Yes.
Okay,
Hi,
great.
good evening, everyone. Hello.
Yes, good evening. Please go on.
Okay. I would like to understand a bit more on the commission, the payment commission with the client and the realtor. How that really was, because when it was in, I didn't really get that aspect of his explanation. So I would like him to, emphasize a little bit more on that aspect in terms of the commission payments for the client and the realtor.
Commission payments for clients and realtor. I'm not getting that part.
Yeah. Yes.
We don't pay
So I
clients commission.
okay.
Okay, I think she's only
Okay,
trying to just
land,
ask
land,
about
please
the
just
commission structure.
finish up what you're saying for it.
Yes. I think he's about to explain, so he probably understands what I was. He probably understands my
Okay,
question.
AOB,
So,
please.
All right, so Gloria, so in Land Republic, we actually pay 10% commission to our realtors, but we don't pay clients commissions.
okay.
We only pay our realtors. Like if you're selling for us, we pay 10%. And your 10% comes for every time you fill up subscription form. So the sales confirmation form rather. So Let's assume your client pays 100K initial deposit for Ibadan property today, and then you fill in your subscription form, sorry, the sales confirmation form rather. You get your commission processed to your account in less than 48 hours. Are you
Okay.
getting me now?
Yes, please.
So that means you get 10,000 naira if your client pays 100K. But if your client pays say 1 million, that means you get 100,000 naira after you fill in your sales confirmation form in less than
Okay.
48 hours. Is that clear?
Okay. Okay.
But that 48 hours counts during working days. But if let's say you make a sale on Saturday, nobody will
Mm-hmm.
attend to you till on Monday.
Okay.
Are you getting my point? So it's let's say you fill in the form on a Monday. So let's say before the end of Wednesday, you must have gotten your commission in your account. Is that clear?
Okay. So yes, it is. Please, just one more question. Yes. So this entails the realtor filling the confirmation form as well as the clients filling their ends of the confirmation form as well,
Yeah. So
right?
so theirs is actually a subscription form. So by the time
Okay.
you fill the sales confirmation form, right, you will
Okay.
now send your because it's your client, the person is your client. So you will send your client the subscription form for them to fill. So it's
Okay.
until they fill their own form before we can start the documentation process for them.
Okay.
So the first thing first is once your client makes the payment, ask them to send you the receipt of the payment to you, right? So it's that receipt
Okay.
that you will use to fill the sales confirmation form. So after you are done
Okay.
filling the confirmation form, then you can answer them the other form for your client to also fill. After they now fill that, then we can now begin the process for the documentation from there. Is that clear?
Okay.
It'll be if you also like walk them through the steps on the slide currently. Can you see the screen?
Okay, that's fine. Yes, I can see it now. All right, so
Okay. They would also get a copy of this document so they can review it as well.
okay, that's
But you
fine.
can walk them through the steps, starting from the what's it called? When you make their first sale, how to register the sale, and then
Okay, so let's go to the first thing. Is it the first place? Okay. So the client onboarding process, like I was saying, Gloria, the first thing
Yes.
you do is upon form completion by the client as a partner, you are required to submit the partner's receipts. The same thing actually explained is just simplified it here for you. So the first thing first is you fill up your sales confirmation form first. Once your client makes the payment, ask for the receipt of the payment from your client. Once they
Okay.
send to you, right, you fill the sales confirmation form, whereby you have to include that receipt in the sales confirmation form, right? Then
Yes.
number two process is the team will be required to send the so after we do that, then we send invoice, the payment received, and a current letter to the client. That is
Okay.
after the client has already filled the subscription form.
Mm-hmm.
Are you getting me?
Yes, please.
So if the client fills the subscription form, then the client will now get the receipt from us, the acknowledgement letter from us, so the invoice of his payment from us. That is after he has
Okay.
filled. Then after that,
Yes.
after completing the subscription form and making full payment, clients will
Mm-hmm.
receive all their land documents for online signing. So after
Okay.
they are done with their payment, right, we will now send
Yes.
the all the necessary documents to them to sign online. After they
Okay.
sign online, they send it back to us. Then we can now go into the proper printing of the documents, whereby we now give to people on their location day.
Okay.
Is that clear now?
Yes, please. Thank you.
So yeah, I've answered the question very well.
Yes, you have. Thank you.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
If there's any more questions, please.
Because somebody asked a question in the comments and I've answered, but let me just say it out. So Adeluwa said, she he I don't know whether it's a he or she would like to know if there's a written document that captures the attractions stated around the site. Thank you. So I say we have a brochure for the property that has all this development around the site and the features of the estate. Meanwhile, that does not say you should not go and make your research also. Just in case there's something we did not mention in the brochure, you would also be able to give your clients additional information. Meanwhile, there's a broker for each property. Just ask on the group. The community manager will send the brochure to you and go and make your research so that you would have something fuller to tell your clients once you are trying to close them. I think that answers that question. Any more questions, please, people?
And please, can I ask one more question?
All right, shoot.
Um, so I would also like to know the Lagos property, where exactly it's located on the at the Lekki area.
Okay, I will be please take this question.
All right, so I think I mentioned it when I was talking. The property is actually located in Ekpe, right? It's located in Odora Goshen in Ekpe, and that is the same location where the world famous Femi Otedola's family house, right? That is where their family house is. They have an housing scheme in that same houses. That is the same houses where Yaba Tech is, and there are lots of projects that are going on in the houses too. So the property is located at Odora Goshen in Epe, Lagos State. If I may ask, are you in Lagos as we speak?
Yes, I am.
Where in Lagos are you?
Sorry?
Where in Lagos are you?
I'm in VI.
VI. Okay. So would you be chance maybe on Tuesday or Thursday to just come around for inspection so at least you could go see where the place is yourself and you can have your like Atosa said, shoot your own video content by yourself.
That works for me. Yes.
So either Tuesday or Thursday.
Yes, that's fine by me.
Okay, that's fine. So the community manager will send the inspection bookings on the group chat so you can just book for the inspection and book the day you feel you'll be available to come around and then I can take you to site and show you what how the place looks like.
Okay. Okay.
And so if you're on this call as well and you're interested in going for site inspection either on Tuesday or Thursday, the community manager will drop the link to book for inspection on the group chat. So book for the inspection and let's go to site together. Thank you.
And please, is there somebody we can speak to directly after confirming the days for inspection?
Yes. Yeah. Don't worry. Once you fill the form, we'll put the call across to you.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Esther, any more questions, please?
Okay, anyone with questions, please? Any more? You can either write it out in the comments or you just raise your. I was seeing more hands while Gloria was speaking. Okay. Taufik, AZ, Taufik wants to be unmuted, please. Um, Adeola, what's the process of inspection, especially for those outside Lagos and Ibadan? As in, do I have to be present, or can I send my prospective client and to who? Yes, you can. If you can be present, that would be nice. Of course, your client would like to see you. You know, it helps to build more trust. But if you cannot, we can run the inspections for you. You just need to book the inspection. Once you book the inspection and your date is confirmed, you can tell your client to either come to our office. If it's a client that is checking a Lagos property, they need to come to our office at Lagos. That's if they're not bringing their car. If they're not bringing their car, they should come to office at Lagos too. And that's in Lekki. If they are inspecting an Ibadan property, they will need to come to our office at Ibadan. That's in Bodija. For the office addresses, the full addresses, just ask on the group. Also, you get that. And you can also even do virtual inspections. I said it earlier for clients that cannot even come at all. We can do virtual inspections. We have our inspections manager for Ibadan by the name Adedeji, and we have one for Lagos, that's Adeboye. So you can just when you book it, you can let them know that you want a virtual inspection for your clients. So you have different options. But I want AOB to talk more on that, since that is his department. So Adeboye, please.
All right, thank you very much,
There's
Esosa.
something else
So,
I've not said. All right.
I would like to share an experience, right? So, sometimes I think was it January? It was in January. There was a particular client that is actually in the UK, right? I've not met her before, right? Even the sales partner didn't even come for the inspection. He only told me that he will be have a client that is in the UK that wants to buy our Lagos properties, and I won't be available to come around. So what did I do? We drove to site that day because of this person, right? We went to site. We did a video call with that person in UK, showed him our property, spoke to this person with much convincing. 1 week after, this person paid for. Then we were selling ground this garden. Then this person paid for our property. I have not seen this person before. This person has not been to Nigeria in a very long time, and the person bought. And the sweet part is the commission belongs to the sales partner. In fact, the guy didn't even send me 1 naira. Do you get? So for every sale we close for you as a sales partner, the commission still belongs to you. Nobody's taking your commission away from you. So whether or not she'll be okay, just I think last week or 2 weeks ago, one of our staffs in Ibadan as well, she couldn't come around for inspection. So she just told me that okay, one of our clients is coming. So we have to go pick up the client from where the client was, took the person to site, and showed him what I was meant to show him, talked to him what I was meant to talk to him about. I think just on Friday, she told me the person made payment already. And she, as the partner, was not even available. I only told the client to start on her behalf. We closed the deal for her. I'm sure she has gotten her commission like this. And she didn't even tell me anything. But that's not my own. But the joy is the fact that you tell us you have an inspection, we take your client aside, we close the deal on your behalf, you get your money, and your fine body is fine. Do you get? So whether or not you're available for inspection, same thing with the border as well. Just book your inspection. Tell us whether you're available or not. If it's partial inspection, you want let us know. We'll talk to your client on your behalf, and by the time you close your deal, you have your commission. Nobody share your money with you, so it's your money. Thank you very much. Did you answer the question very well, please? Whoever asked that question. Did I answer correctly?
Okay. Gloria is raising her hand again. Gloria, please. I don't
Okay,
know if
Gloria.
Taufik been unmuted. Taufik, if you have been unmuted, speak after Gloria. Gloria, is this still the same hand you were raising before? 'Cause I'm trying to lower hands so I can be sure that your hand is just still raised from the last time. Okay, I think your hand is just still raised from the last time. Taufik, are you able to speak now? You can either ask your questions if you unmute your microphone, or you drop it in the comments. We have about 12 minutes more. Any more questions? Something we've not touched, something you're not clear about? Okay. Gloria, do you want to speak?
Yes, please. I would like
All
to
right.
ask a question. Um, so I wanted to know, right, with the Land Republic, I would like to know if your properties, if you only deal in Lagos, just within Nigeria, or you have affiliated agencies, maybe like in Ghana and or in other African countries, or is it just mainly in Nigeria? This is what I wanted to know.
Okay. So, with Land Republic, we are spreading out. We are getting to those places. We have plans to spread to other African countries very, very soon. More details on that to be communicated soon. But for now, We have offers in Lagos and in Ibadan. And once we um get started on the other African countries, definitely our partners will be the first to hear it on the group. So just keep it locked on. We are getting there very soon. For now, Lagos,
Okay.
Ibadan.
Okay.
Thank you.
So,
Thank
so I
you.
have a question, please. Gloria, what country are you looking at?
I'm actually looking at Ghana. Ghana. Yes.
Do you have a specific location in Ghana?
Accra to be specific. Accra and Takoradi
Sorry,
and
I didn't get
Kumasi.
that.
That's a Accra. Yes, Accra and Takoradi, the both regions.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you. So, but like Sister said, once we have something around us, definitely we'll let you guys know.
Okay.
All right,
Thank you.
thank you. Yeah.
All right. Okay, Taufik, you said your question has been answered by the other person. Thank you. Thank you so much. Adeoluwa, you said when you were joining the group, you were asked to refer you. Is there a commission for referrals? Okay, what department can I take this question to? Is Afiz on this call or Ugochi? So I think they can give more balanced answer on that. Ugochi, Afiz, AZ, can you take that question? I want a very definite answer, so I just don't want to give something vague. AZ, if you have the answer to that question, very precise
What's
one,
the
please.
question again? Let me try to answer it. Could you read it out?
I didn't get that, so am I the only one that didn't hear you? You said what?
And what's the question? Could you read it out again?
Okay, so he said that when he was joining the group, he was asked who referred him. Is there a commission for referrals?
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, that's a good question actually. So so depending on who, because I know quite a lot of you might have filled the sales partners form. So while filling and registering your information, they ask you who referred you. You should write your full name, right? So when you provide a full name, depending on the person's sales and also like the strength of the person when it comes to the sales they've made for the company and everything like that. There is a possibility that when the make sale, when you make sale, like there is this like upline sales commission that goes to them as well and all of that. So when you refer people to join, and then when you start growing your team together with like other partners on the group, like there is this structure that we're putting in place to ensure that like you know whenever you refer people, there's like an upline commission structure for that too. So we're still exploring it though. So once that is live and running, definitely it's going to be communicated with you when you qualify for that benefit. Yeah.
Thank you very much, AZ. Adeoluwa, I'm sure your question has been answered. So, how many minutes more do we have? We have 7 minutes more. Anybody with final questions? Please, after this training, please just go on the group. You can help us. Just give a very brief summary so that to help other new people who are new to the group but could not join this meeting for one reason or the other. Please, we really appreciate that. I'm sure we don't need to attach the price to that before somebody does that for us. So please, you can do that and just give just brief feedback. And if you have all those things that you want, like the brochure, if you need links to the previous trainings that we've had, so that you can have more more knowledge added to what you have right now on the basic knowledge that you have, please just ask on the group. There is a community manager. It would respond to what you need. So is there any other thing we've not talked about? Let me check the comments again. Okay. There's no other thing. No comment there. Any other thing anybody wants to speak? Okay, Taufik said, apart from the form we newcomers filled, is that all documentation needed for us to register as sales partners? Yes, for now, that's all you need. As long as you have filled the form, we have your details. If we need any subsequent details, we will definitely reach out. But we just need your details. And as long as you have filled the form, we have your details. And that is what we need at the moment. If we need more from you, we would definitely be reaching out to you. Does that answer your question, Taufik? Taufik, are you good? Okay, thank you very much. All right. Any more questions from anyone? How can I get the form? If you are on our WhatsApp group, you should have gotten the form, because the process is that you fill the form first, then after filling, you should be directed to the WhatsApp group. So in case you've skipped that process, just go on the group and just ask. All you need to do is ask, please send me the form to fill for newcomers, and you would get the form sent by the community manager. So treasure, you can get if you're already on the group, just ask the question. If you're not on the group yet, anybody that referred you to join this meeting, I'm sure the person is a realtor with Land Republic. You can tell the person to ask for you and send you the link to the form. Once you fill the form, you'll be automatically directed to our WhatsApp groups. All right. I think that answers your question, right, Treasure? Okay, that should be it. So, thank you all so much for tonight. I'm just trying to give closing remarks pending when anybody asks any more questions. We have more trainings for you, so keep it locked on. And trust me, I'll tell you this for free. Land Republic is one of the companies, in fact, one of the very few companies that you will sell for in this industry, and you'd have absolute peace of mind. Absolute peace of mind on almost everything, on every process. You don't need to think of, oh, what will happen to this property. You have absolute peace of mind, and we are extremely transparent in all our processes and in every way. We are in all our dealings. Yes, if you want to come for inspection, just book. If you need something you want to clarify, ask questions. You can check the admins on the groups. You can text admins. If you need customer care's number, ask on the group too. We have a customer care line, a dedicated customer care line where customer success themselves, they will answer all questions that you have regarding anything that has to do with your clients. So just ask for the customer care line. You'll be sent the WhatsApp number. You can always reach out. Then our website is landrepublic.co. I just typed it in the comments. You can send that to your clients, send that to your prospects. Everything that they need is there. You get to invest in real estate effortlessly with Land Republic. Our website is totally updated. On Instagram, we are Land Republic. On LinkedIn, we are Land Republic. On Twitter, we are Land Republic. On TikTok, yes, we are Land Republic. So just check us out everywhere. Send your clients website links, let them see that there's everything that they need to just say, this is home. I've gotten to my last bus stop when it comes to investing. And even you as a realtor, this is home for you. You don't need to be thinking of where else should I go. Everything you need, every advantage you need, advantage of being a realtor, you can get that and more with Land Republic. Yes. So my name is Esosa. I'm the business and sales manager. The other guy that spoke to you tonight alongside me, that is Adiboye Bankole, is a senior sales executive and also the site inspection manager for Lagos. We also have on this call AZ. I'm sure you heard his voice at some points, is our general manager. We also have other staff members on this call. So feel free to always reach out to us. We are always ready to serve you, ready to answer your questions, ready to guide you, and ready to be there where you want us to be. We'll be having more inspections very soon. Everything will be communicated on the group. So thank you so much, Adioluwa. Nice meeting you too. Go on our website, you see more people, you see the faces of our CEO, our COO, and other members of staff. Just go on our website, familiarize. So when your client is talking to you, you can say, oh, yes, 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 oh, this is Land Republic, this is that, this is that. You have more details to tell than just about the property. That will make you close the sale better and faster too. One more minute to go. Any other thing anybody needs us to clarify before we call this training a night? Any other thing? It will be any final words. Okay, somebody's saying something.
Yes, it's me again, Gloria.
Okay.
It's just to confirm, are we able to get the slides for tonight's training? Would it be given to us at some point in the group chat?
Okay. This training, I could not prepare slides. I mentioned the reasons why I couldn't at the beginning of the training, but it is recorded. So you would get the recording. Does that suffice? Does that work?
Okay, that's
I
fine.
think she's talking about the
Yes.
slides Fisayo shared, or was he said that shared it?
Yes,
It's,
that's
Okay, is it
what
not slide?
exactly.
yeah, it
Okay,
should
that
be made
one. Okay,
available.
yes.
It should be made available. It should.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you too. Okay, time is here. I think we are done. Ilbe, I was saying any final words, anything you want to say?
Well, for now, what for me, I'll just say, know why you're here, basically, because the industry can be very funny because there are lots of people selling real estate now. So know why you're here. Stay focused. If you actually know why you're here, that will be your driving force. That will be your motivation. I'm actually talking from experience. So know why you're here. Know what brought you to sales. Know why you actually are doing real estate. If you know why you're here, no matter the pressure you face, you're able to surmount the pressure and then still go harder and go better. So that's my final words. Just it's easy, but at the same time it's difficult. So there are days you'll be very happy, the sales is coming, and there are days that you want to cry. But then if you just know why you're here, like I always tell people, just be prayerful. Sales is spiritual. Pray well, pray better, and commit every sales conversation to God, whether you're a Muslim, whether you're a Christian, whatever religion that you believe in, every sales conversation, put it before God, even before you go into it, and uh, just free your mind and do your thing. That's what I have to say. Thank you very much, guys, for coming around tonight. And like I said, we still have more trainings coming up, but this is just like a means of just trying to make you guys understand what we do at Lunch Public. So next month we have our, I mean, this proper sales training thing. We can now get to talk about lots
Thank
of
you.
fun and things.
Thank
So
you, Ilbe. Thank you so much.
yeah, gracias.
Is it breaking any on my hand? Okay. Thank you so much, Adeboye. Thank you so much, everyone. So, yeah, we wrap up tonight. Until next time. Thank you again, everyone. Have a lovely night.